relationship between Makoyo and Kameno. To Joshua, indulging in this ceremony was the unforgivable sin. Had he not been told to take up everything and leave Egypt, he would journey courageously, a Christian soldier, going on to the promised land. Nobody would deflect him from his set purpose. He wanted to enter the New Jerusalem a whole man. In fact, Joshua believed circumcision to be so sinful that he devoted a prayer to ask God to forgive him for marrying a woman who had been circumcised. God, you know it was not my fault. God, I could not do otherwise, and she did this while she was in Egypt. Sometimes, when alone with Miriam, his wife, he would look at her and sadly remark, I wish you had not gone through this right. Not that Miriam shared or cherished these sentiments, but she knew him. Joshua was such a staunch man of God and such a firm believer in the Old Testament that he would never refrain from punishing a sin. Even if this meant beating his wife, he did not mind as long as he was executing God's justice. For the whole of that year, things had not gone well with Joshua. People at Kameno were becoming restless and believed that it was Joshua who was responsible for the white men who these days often came to the hills. There were rumors that a government post would soon be built at Makoyo and that the hills would be ruled from there. In his last visit, one of the white men had announced that people in this region would begin paying taxes to a government in Nairobi. People shrugged their shoulders, not knowing what a tax was. Nevertheless, they blamed Joshua for this interference. Joshua did not mind this. He himself knew what a government was, having learned about this from Livingstone. He knew it was his duty as a Christian to obey the government, giving unto Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and to God the things that are God's. That was what he wanted every Christian to do. And was the white man not his brother? Why don't you descend on this wicked generation and finish their evil ways? Circumcision is coming. Fight by me, O Lord. He felt like going out with a stick, punishing these people, forcing them on their knees. Was this not what was done to those children of Israel who turned away from God, who would not hearken to his voice? Bring down fire and thunder. Bring down the flood. Nothing happened. Preparation for initiations went on, while Joshua and his followers prepared for the birth of a savior. End of chapter 7.